Hello everyone, कैसे हैं आप सभी? Welcome to the channel. So today we are going to start the Speedy MCQs for the month of October 2025 to November 2024. Okay. Now ये पूरे complete 1 years के 800 plus MCQs हैं and इस वीडियो में हम वो सारे MCQs को कवर करने वाले हैं. Now I have already marked the answers here. So इस पूरे 800 questions जब मैं आपको करवाऊंगा I will also give you some of the additional information so that आपका static and some of the other current affairs भी अच्छे से revise हो जाए. So let us start our today's video. So the first question is, who launched India's first rocket 3D printing facility? So this was recently launched by the Agnikul Cosmos. Next is, in which state will the Uju hydroelectric project will be built? So it is going to be built in the Arunachal Pradesh. Next is, which three African countries have decided to withdraw from the International Criminal Court? So ये तीन जो है वो अफ्रीकन कंट्रीज हैं, बुर्किना फासो, माली एंड नाइजर. Now you need to know that this Burkina Faso, Mali and Niger, they have also exited recently ECOWAS. ठीक है. एंड बीपीएससी के एक एग्जामिनेशन में ये क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था इकोवैस से रिलेटेड, सो आपको पता होना चाहिए. दिस वाज अ रीजनल ग्रुपिंग ऑफ अफ्रीका, ठीक है, वेस्ट अफ्रीकन नेशंस. सो ये भी आपको ध्यान में रखना है. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन है, अकॉर्डिंग टू द ह्यूरन इंडिया वेल्थ रिपोर्ट ऑफ 2025, विच स्टेट हैज द हाईएस्ट नंबर ऑफ मिलियनियर्स? सो दिस इज द स्टेट ऑफ द महाराष्ट्र. ठीक है. एंड इफ आई टॉक अबाउट लार्जेस्ट एफडीआई, कौन से स्टेट में मिलती, कौन से स्टेट रिसीव करता है? सो दिस इज ऑल्सो महाराष्ट्र. महाराष्ट्र के रिलेटेड एक और करंट अफेयर्स आप ध्यान में रखेंगे कि गौ माता को स्टेटस दिया है महाराष्ट्र ने रिसेंटली. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज, हु सैंग द ऑफिशियल सॉन्ग ब्रिंग इट होम फॉर द आईसीसी वुमेन्स वर्ल्ड कप 2025? सो श्रेया घोषाल ने सिंग किया है ब्रिंग इट होम. Also, you need to know that ICC Women's Cricket World Cup has been won by the Indian women's team. ठीक है. फाइनल्स था साउथ अफ्रीका वुमेन्स के साथ. ओके. सो ये दिस यू नीड टू नो. नेक्स्ट इज, हु हैज़ बीन ऑनर्ड विद द लिविंग ब्रिज अवार्ड? सो दिस इज कीयर स्टार्मर. नो, जैसे कीयर स्टार्मर के बारे में मैं बात करूं तो आपको पता होना चाहिए ही इज द प्राइम मिनिस्टर ऑफ द यूनाइटेड किंगडम. ओके. कीयर स्टार्मर कौन से पॉलिटिकल पार्टी से हैं ये आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना. नेक्स्ट इज, वेयर इज द साइंस समिट ऑफ 2025 हेल्ड? सो दिस साइंस समिट वाज हेल्ड इन न्यूयॉर्क. इन एडिशन टू दैट आपको ये भी पता होना चाहिए कि केमिस्ट्री ओलंपियाड रिसेंटली ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ था दुबई में. ओके. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं, व्हेन वाज द 10th आयुर्वेदा डे सेलिब्रेटेड फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम? सो ये सेलिब्रेट हुआ था सितंबर 23 को. तो सितंबर 23 को एक ज्योग्राफिकल फिनोमिनन है, एंड दैट इज द रीजन वाई ये 26 सितंबर को सेलिब्रेट हुआ है, विच इज ऑल्सो नोन एज द इक्विनॉक्स. ठीक है. दो तरह के इक्विनॉक्स होते हैं, एक तो ऑटम इक्विनॉक्स एंड एक वर्नल इक्विनॉक्स. सो 23 सितंबर को इक्विनॉक्स होता है एंड इसी डेट के दिन हमारा 10th आयुर्वेदा डे वॉज सेलिब्रेटेड. नेक्स्ट इज, हु सेलिब्रेटेड द 15th फाउंडेशन डे of the project Vijayak in the year 2025? So this project Vijayak is related to the Borders Road organization, which is also known as the BRO. What is the new name of the Ahmednagar railway station? Ahilyanagar is the correct answer and ये महाराष्ट्र में है. Next है, who is the first player to win the women's Ballon d'Or 3 times in a row? And this is an important question. Correct answer हमारा अतीना बोनमाती. Next, who received the Best State Award for the Self-Development? Now, this award has recently been given to आंध्र प्रदेश. बट एक चीज़ आप ध्यान रखना, एडी सिल्क के बारे में आपने सुना होगा. सो दिस एडी सिल्क हैज़ गॉट द जीआई टैग फॉर मेघालय. ठीक है. एक और अगर एडिशनल इंफॉर्मेशन बताऊँ मैं तो खासी हैंडलूम्स, ठीक है, खासी हैंडलूम्स एंड एडी सिल्क, both of these products have got the GI tag for Meghalaya. Next is, in which city was the 28th National Conference on E-Governance held? So this was held in Visakhapatnam. This is an important question. Next is, where was the Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Science City inaugurated? It was inaugurated in Bihar. Who became the first Indian origin woman chairperson of the Global Sustainable Insurance Board? So the name is Amita Chaudhary. In which state was the Indian Army's integrated fire exercise Amogh Fury held? So this was held in Rajasthan. Next is, which Foundation Day of the Central Pollution Control Board was celebrated on 22nd September? So 51st Foundation Day was celebrated. Now, which country was elected as a member of Interpol Asian Committee during the 25th Asian Regional Conference? So India was elected as the member of. Next is, which film has been selected as India's official entry to the Oscars 2026? Homebound. In which state was the Asian Cadet Cup of 2025 inaugurated? So the Asian Cadet Cup was organized in Uttarakhand. Also, you need to know Operation Kalanimi. Operation Kalanimi is related to Uttarakhand. In addition to that, you need to know that Uttarakhand has also become the first state to introduce the yoga policy. इसके अलावा आपको ये पता ही होगा, Uttarakhand has also been the first state to launch the Uniform Civil Code. Now, यूनिफॉर्म सिविल कोड सबसे पहले तो गोवा में ही लॉन्च हुआ था, ठीक है. सो ये भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. नेक्स्ट इज, which country launched the world's first AI powered bank, Right Bank? So this is Malaysia. Now, who will be awarded the Dada Sahab Phalke Award for the year 2023? Mohanlal is to be given this award. Now, in which state are Tirumala Hills and Iramati Dibalu located? These are located in Andhra Pradesh. Team World defeated whom to win the Lavers Cup 2025 title? So Team Europe को यहाँ पे defeat किया गया है. Who won the Ballon d'Or Award 2025 title in the men's category? This is Ousmane Dembele. Who became the first Indian to take 100 wickets in T20 international cricket? Arshdeep Singh. Which state in India became the first to issue the identity card for the self-help groups members? This is Tamil Nadu, and this is an important question. Next time, which state government has announced to provide 1,000 per month to unemployed youth under the Chief Minister's Nischay self-help allowance scheme? This is Bihar. In which state will India's first private oil reserve be built? ये कर्नाटका में built होगा, and this is an important question. Next है, which Foundation Day of the Bihar's Women Commission was celebrated on September 19th to 24th Foundation Day? What is India's rank in the Global Innovation Index of 2025? 38th rank है. Which country was granted the world's first license for polymetallic sulfide exploration? This is India. Next is, where was Asia's first women's cancer treatment Apollo Ethene inaugurated? This was inaugurated in New Delhi. In which state did Indian Army's first armored division conduct the Jal Shakti exercise? This is in Punjab. Next है, who became the first female FIDE masters from Bihar? Mariam Fatima. In which state will India's first PM Mitra Park be built? In Madhya Pradesh. Next is, in which country will the SCO Summit of 2027 be held? So it is going to be held in Pakistan. Now SCO Summit of 2025 ये held होने वाला है, ये held हो चुका है इनफैक्ट चाइना में. 2026 का कहाँ पे held होगा? This will tell me in the comment section. Now, where was the BIMSTEC Young Leaders Summit of 2025 held? It was held in Guwahati, and this is an important question. Next, which country has declared September 17th as a day of mourning? This is Nepal, obviously due to the Gen Z revolt, जिसके बाद में Shushila Karki became the Prime Minister of Nepal. Sabita Bhandari became the first woman Attorney General of which country? So, Nepal. Attorney General of India की मैं बात करूं तो आपको पता होना चाहिए, he or she is appointed by the President of India, ठीक है. एंड आर्टिकल 76 में Attorney General के बारे में mentioned है. Now, what is the name of India's first 3D air surveillance radar commissioned on a warship by the Indian Navy? So this is Laja-N. In which country did the Pacific Reach 2025 XPR 2025 military exercise begin? It began in Singapore, and this is an important question आप ध्यान में रखेंगे. Which country is hosting the Freedom Edge military exercise? South Korea. Next is, where was the 10th edition of the Janskar festival held? So this Janskar range, we know that it is in the Himalayas, the upper Himalayas range. So upper Himalayas में हमारा लद्दाख है, श्रीनगर है. यहाँ आप कंफ्यूज कर सकते हैं, but you need to know Ladakh is the correct answer. In which city was the 5th Raj Bhasha Sammelan inaugurated? Gandhinagar, Gujarat. Who won the 62nd edition of the Duleep Trophy? Central Zone. Which medal did Team India win in the Women's Asia Cup of 2025? Silver medal Team India को मिला है. Next देखते हैं. Where was India's largest lithium-ion battery plant established? It was established in Haryana, Sona. Who launched the Never Alone AI app? AIMS Delhi. Who has written the book Operation Sindoor? KGS Dhillon. Now, where will the 28th Asian Table Tennis Championship be held? In Bhubaneswar. Which became the first government medical college in India to offer training on Da Vinci robotic system? This is important. And correct answer is AIMS, New Delhi. Which country has announced the development of its first indigenous malaria vaccine, Edflacivax? This is India. What is India's rank in the IMD World Talent Ranking of 2025? 63rd. Next. What is the mascot of the 11th Asian Aquatics Championship 2025? Jalweed. Who received the P.V. Narasimha Rao Award for Economics? Dr. Manmohan Singh. Next. In which country did India's first overseas Atal Innovation Center open? So this is opened in Abu Dhabi. Which city has been recognized as a Ramsar wetland city? उदयपुर. एंड उदयपुर के अलावा इंदौर भी है. ठीक है, ध्यान में रखना आप. Which country appointed the world's first AI generated minister, Diela? This is of Albania. Who became the first woman prime minister of Nepal? We have seen this, Sushila Karki. Next is, where was the world's first digital travel university, Adi Sanskriti, launched? New Delhi. Who has been selected as the Kid of the Year 2025? Tejasvi Manoj. In which country did the Zapad 2025 multinational exercise begin? ये begin हुई थी रशिया में. इंडिया ने भी पार्टिसिपेट किया था एंड रशिया के साथ बेलारूस ऑल्सो पार्टिसिपेटेड. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट इज, वेयर वॉज इंडियाज फर्स्ट बैम्बू बेस्ड बायो रिफाइनरी एस्टैब्लिश्ड? असम. Which country tested the first long-range cruise missile, the Flamingo? Ukraine. And this is important. Next is, where was the 28th Universal Postal Congress held? In United Arab Emirates. Where will India's first 5150 triathlon be held in 2026? So ये चेन्नई में held होगा. In which country will the 21st G20 summit be held? In America. 102-year-old Kokichi Akuzawa became the oldest person to climb Mount Fuji in which country? So Mount Fuji is in Japan. Also आपको पता होना चाहिए Mount Loa is in Hawaii. ठीक है. Mount Aconcagua is in Argentina. Mount Kilimanjaro is in Tanzania. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Who won the US Open 2025 men's single title? Carlos Alcaraz. इसके अलावा फ्रेंच ओपन भी कार्लोस अल्कराज ने जीता है. विंबलडन की मैं बात करूं तो विंबलडन 2025 was won by Jannik Sinner. Okay, Jannik Sinner won the Wimbledon 25. Who won the Hockey Asia Cup 2025 title? India? No. Which state in India became the fourth fully literate state under the last program? हिमाचल प्रदेश. फर्स्ट स्टेट कौन सा था ये आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना. नेक्स्ट इज, हु वॉन द यूएस ओपन 2025 वुमेन सिंगल टाइटल? आरेना सबलेंका. नेक्स्ट है, वेयर वॉज द सेमिकॉन इंडिया 2025 हेल्ड? इन न्यू दिल्ली. What is India's rank in the Global Innovation Index of 2025? 38th rank. What was India's position in the medal tally at the 2025 World Archery Championship? 4th rank. Who has been appointed as the official sponsor of the Indian cricket team? Apollo Tyres. Next is, India's first port-based green hydrogen pilot project was inaugurated in which state? So it was inaugurated in Tamil Nadu. How many tax slabs has India decided in the GST 2.0? So previously there were 4 tax rates. Okay, now there are 2, 5 and 18. Which state has instituted the Bhogeshwar Barua National Oil Award? Assam. Where was the Royal Bhutan Buddhist Temple inaugurated? This is in Bihar, Rajgir, and this is an important question. Next is India's first vulture knowledge portal was launched in the state of Assam. The Bagana volcano is located in Papua New Guinea. Next is what is the name of the largest anti-Naxal operation conducted in the Karigutta Hills on the Chhattisgarh-Telangana border? So this is Operation Black Forest. How many winners has the Ministry of Education announced for the National Teachers Award of 2025? ये 45 अवार्ड्स हैं. नाउ इसके अलावा आपको पता होना चाहिए कलिंग अवार्ड्स, ठीक है, कलिंग रत्न अवार्ड्स ये मिला था धर्मेंद्र प्रधान को. Next is which G7 country became the first to recognize Palestine? So this is France. Okay, France has become the first country. Okay, now in which state was the India's first digital agriculture directorate established? Bihar. Which foundation day of the National Council of Education Research and Training NCRT was celebrated on 1st September 25? The 65th foundation day was celebrated. Where was the 21st edition of the Youth Abhyas between India and US held? It was held in Alaska, USA. Who has become the 29th Controller General of the Army Staff of India? This is TCA Kalyani. What is the name of India's first indigenously manufactured chip? This is Vikram 3200. Next is where was the world's first park made from the ceramic waste launched? In Khurja, Uttar Pradesh. Which is the fastest train in India? This is the Namo Bharat train, which is also known as the RRTS, which runs between Delhi and Meerut. Which country ranked first in the Global Peace Index 2025? Iceland. What is the name of India's first AI-powered tribal language translator? This is Adivani. Which became the first Indian organization to win the Raman Magsaysay Award? This is Educate Girls. Which country launched the Global Governance Initiative at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization meeting? So China has launched this. Next देखते हैं. Who won the SAF Under 17 Women's Championship 2025 title? India. Which is the best institute in India in the NIRF ranking of 2025 released by the Ministry of Education? IIT Madras has topped consecutively for the 8th time. With which country has India launched the Dosti initiative to promote e-mobility? Norway के साथ इसको launch किया है. Where was the 26th Divakala Mela concluded on August 31st, 2025? Patna में it was concluded. Indian weightlifter Mirabai Chanu won which medal by lifting 193 kg in the 2025 Commonwealth Weightlifting Championship? So she won a gold medal. PM Narendra Modi inaugurated which bridge on river Ganga, which is the widest bridge in Asia? This is the Aunta Simaria Bridge. Which position did Bangalore get in the Global AI City Index of 2025? 26th. How many astronauts have been selected for India's first manned spacecraft mission Gaganyaan? 4 astronauts have been selected. Who has become the first woman Director General of Railway Protection Force? Sonali Mishra. India's foreign investment has increased by approximately what percentage in financial year 24-25? So 67% investment increase हुआ. India has announced to temporarily suspend international postal services for which country from August? So USA के साथ. USA के लिए postal service has been suspended. Next is which has become the first fully digitally literate state of India? This is Kerala. How many times has India's debt payment increased in the last 10 years? So 3 times it has been increased. Which report has been released by the Niti Aayog recently? Rethink Homestay is the name of the report. India's 20th Indian Institute of Management has established in which state? Assam में established हुआ and this is an important question. Next is EPFO has increased the amount of death relief from 8.8 lakh to 15 lakhs. Which open source AI model has been developed by IBM and NASA together? This is Surya. Which missile exercise was conducted by Iran? Sustainable Power 1404, and this is an important question. Next, who won the 134th Durand Cup of 2025 title? Northeast United. Which state has got the first place in the first Khelo India Jal Mahotsav held in Srinagar? Madhya Pradesh has got the first place, and this is an important question. Next, देखते हैं what rank has been given to India in the recently released World Competitiveness Index of 2025? 41st rank यहाँ पे इंडिया को आया है. Who has been appointed as the Deputy National Security Advisor? Anish Dayal Singh. Which medal did Rayansh Gupta of Ludhiana win for India in the 18th International Earth Science Olympiad? So, gold and silver medal has been won. Next, देखते हैं. Question number 121. How many new languages have been added for the proceedings of the Parliament? 3 languages. Which has become the first city in India to install portable solar panels between the railway tracks? This is done by the Varanasi. Okay, next is, which scheme has been launched in West Bengal for the return of migrant workers? This is the Shram Shri scheme. Next is also Banglar Bari scheme. Banglar Bari scheme is also launched by the West Bengal government. Who has become the first player to win the PFA Player of the Year award 3 times? Mohammad Salah. How many medals did India women wrestler win in the 2025 Under-17 World Wrestling Championship held in Athens? So, total of 5. Tennis player Carlos Alcaraz has won which title for the first time? This is the Cincinnati Open, and this is a pretty important question. Next is, Jalalabad in Uttar Pradesh has been renamed as Parshurampuri. Now, what was the theme of the second National Space Day celebrated on August 23, 2025? So, the theme was Aryabhatta to Gaganyaan, Ancient Wisdom to Infinite Possibilities. Next is, which country has been declared rubella free by the WHO? This is Nepal. अगर आपसे ये पूछा जाए कि WHO ने स्लीपिंग सिकनेस फ्री कौन सी कंट्री को डिक्लेयर किया है? So this is Kenya. Okay. So what is the other name of sleeping sickness? ये आप मुझे comment section में बताना. Who has won the title of Miss Universe India 2025? This is Manika Vishwakarma. Who has become the youngest British solicitor of Indian origin? Krishangi Meshram is the correct answer. Next देखते हैं. Next is, who has been appointed as the governor of Nagaland state recently? Ajay Kumar Bhalla. Where was the 12th edition of the maritime exercise SLEENEX 2025 between India and Sri Lanka held? It was held in Colombo. Next is, where was the first World Human Robot Games of 2025 held? This was held in China. And also the humanoid race was held in China only. Russia has announced to send the Venera D mission to which planet by 2026? Correct answer is Venus. Also, Russia has become the first country to introduce the mRNA cancer vaccine. Okay. Next, देखते हैं. Which film won the Best Film Award at the Indian Film Festival of Melbourne 2025? This is Homebound. Next is, which state has recently declared Ganeshotsav as a state festival? Maharashtra. Next is, space agency NASA has set a target to establish what on the moon by 2030? So, it has been decided to set up a nuclear reactor. Which has become the world's most valuable football club? This is Real Madrid. Next, ISRO and Muskan Foundation have set up a space laboratory in which state to promote science education among the rural students? Arunachal Pradesh. According to the NUMI Biosafety Index of 2025, which is the most polluted city in India? Mangalore is the correct answer. Next, देखते हैं. Chennai's S. Rohit Krishna has become which Grandmaster of India? He has become the 89th Grandmaster. What is the mascot of first Khelo India Water Festival held in Srinagar? This is a pretty important question. आपको ये पता होना चाहिए. ठीक है. Correct answer की बात करूं, so Himalayan is the name of the mascot of the first water games. Now, which scheme has been started in Tamil Nadu to deliver ration material to the elderly and disabled at their homes? This is the Chief Minister. Thayu Manavar Yojana. Which group of Dharwad district of Karnataka has been awarded the Equator Prize of 2025 by the United Nations Development Program, that is UNDP? This is an important question. Correct answer की बात करूं, so BB Fatima Self-Help Group. Now, Shubman Gill and Sophia Dunkley won which award for July 2025? This is the ICC Player of the Month. India successfully launched with missile from Chandipur in Odisha, which has a range of more than 5,000 km. So this is Agni 5 missile. Next is the 56th Foundation Day of ISRO is celebrated on 15th August 2025. Next is Bihar state government has increased the pension under JP Senani Yojana for prisoners jailed during the emergency by how many times? So by 2 times it has been increased. Now next देखते हैं. Which state has become the first state in India to deploy an anti-drone system on the international border? This is Punjab. Who won the Asia Rugby Under-27 Women Championship held in Bihar? This is China. Next is, where was the India's first drone AI-powered artificial rain experiment conducted? It was conducted in Jaipur. Also अभी cloud seeding का अगर मैं बात करूं, the cloud seeding experiment in Delhi was done. And which IIT played an important role in this? IIT Kanpur played an important role. Okay. Next is, which country has been declared free from the sleeping sickness? अभी मैंने बताया था, ये है Kenya. Okay. Next is, till which year has the central government extended the PM E-Drive Yojana? By 2028. In which state Nari Adalat has been started? Sikkim में start हुआ है. Who has become the youngest FIDE rated female chess player of India? This is Arani Lohati. Next is, which anniversary of Quit India Movement Day was celebrated on 9th August? So 9th August 1942 को the Quit India Movement started. So 2025 will be the 83rd anniversary. What has been the names of the Kharatal Tijara district of Rajasthan changed? So the name has been changed to Bharat Trihari Nagar. Which has become the first assembly of India to run completely on solar energy? This is the Delhi Assembly. And first to provide the translator facility, this is the Uttar Pradesh Assembly. Which state has launched the Disha Abhiyan for equal education of students with intellectual disability? Maharashtra. Next is, what has the World Health Organization declared hepatitis D as? So hepatitis D has been declared as carcinogenic, or we can say cancer causing. ठीक है. Next देखते हैं. Who has been awarded the first MS Swaminathan Award for Food and Peace? This is Edmola A. Edenley. Next is, in which country has the world's first rarest blood group crib been discovered? ये इंडिया में डिस्कवर्ड हुआ है. एंड अगर सिटी का नाम पूछा जाए तो इट हैज बीन डिस्कवर्ड बाय एन इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ बैंगलोर. Which country has become the 107th member country of the International Solar Alliance? Moldova. Also आपको पता होना चाहिए, International Solar Alliance, this was launched collectively by India and France. ठीक है. किस ईयर में लॉन्च हुआ था ये आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Recently, which country has announced its withdrawal from the Intermediate Range Nuclear Force Treaty? रशिया ने अभी डिक्लेयर किया है. Where was the Basholi festival organized? In Jammu Kashmir. Which state has been awarded for maximum organ donation in India? This is Telangana. Next is, Pratyay Amrit has been recently appointed as the Chief Secretary of which state? Bihar. What is the rank of India in the fish production globally? India का second rank है. And cement production में भी India का second rank है. Next देखते हैं. Which is the first Indian port to produce the green hydrogen? This is an important question. Correct answer is VO Chidambaram Port. Who won the title of first chess esport World Cup held in Saudi Arabia? Magnus Carlsen. Which initiative has been launched by the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas? This is the Apna Ghar initiative. Who has become the first country in the European Union to ban all weapons along with Israel? So this is Slovenia. The much talked about Krasheniko volcano is located in which country, which has erupted after 600 years? So this is located in Russia. And मैं बात करूं, you need to know about the कामाकाचा प्लेट्यू एज वेल. ठीक है, कामाकाचा प्लेट्यू जिसमें 8.8 मैग्नीट्यूड का अर्थक्वेक आया था. दिस इज ऑल्सो इन रशिया. Who has been appointed as the Vice Chief of the Indian Navy? This is Sanjay Vatsyayan. What is the name of the mascot of the Rugby Under-20 Championship held in Bihar? So this is Ashok. Now, Women's Asian Cup Hockey Tournament that also happened in Bihar only, and the mascot was Gudiya. ये भी आप ध्यान रखेंगे. Next is who has been awarded the 43rd Lokmanya Tilak National Award? Nitin Gadkari. Punjab state has declared 31st July as a public holiday on whose martyrdom day? So this is Shaheed Udham Singh. Dr. A. Rajarajan has been appointed as the new director of which center? So Vikram Sarabhai Space Center. Now, who won the Best Actor Award in the 71st National Film Awards? Shah Rukh Khan and Vikrant Massey. How many years old Harappan civilization has been discovered recently in Jaisalmer, Rajasthan? So this is around 4500 years. Okay. Now, Harappan civilization, Bronze Age civilization भी इसको कहते थे. Largest जो साइट थी कौन सी थी? This was मोहनजोदारो. एंड इंडिया की लार्जेस्ट साइट कौन सी है? ये है राखीगढ़ी. ठीक है, राखीगढ़ी इज इन द स्टेट ऑफ हरियाणा. ओके. सदर्न मोस्ट साइट कौन सी है हड़प्पन सिविलाइजेशन की? दिस यू विल टेल मी इन द कमेंट सेक्शन. नाउ वेयर हैज इंडियाज फर्स्ट ग्रासलैंड बर्ड सेंसस बीन कंडक्टेड? ये कंडक्ट हुआ है काजीरंगा नेशनल पार्क में. According to the World Bank 2025 report, India has become which most equal country in the world? Fourth most equal country in the world according to the Gini coefficient. अब Gini coefficient क्या है? So this shows the income inequality, ठीक है, among genders. India's first AI-based road safety pilot project has been launched in which state? UP. Next is who has been appointed as the next chief of the army staff of the Indian Army? This is Pushpendra Singh. India's largest Unani college will be built in which city? Patna. What has Indian Railways named Asia's longest freight train? So this is Rudrastra. Who has made sweep icon by Bihar State Election Commission to make voters aware in the upcoming elections? So this is Kanti Prakash Jha and Neetu Chandra. Who has been appointed as the new Director General of Sashastra Seema Bal SSB? This is Sanjay Singhal. Assam has launched which scheme to promote higher education of girls? Nijut Moina scheme. Now, Jharkhand government has renamed the Atal Mohalla Clinic as Mother Teresa Advanced Clinic. ठीक है. Also, you need to know that Jharkhand government has also become the first state to launch an insurance scheme for advocates. Okay. Now, India's first AI-powered Anganwadi has been launched in Maharashtra. Next, what has happened recently in the upper catchment of the river Ganga in Dharali village of Uttarkashi, district of Uttarakhand? So, a cloudburst event happened. Tragic event it was. What position did India achieve with 12 medals in the FISU World University Games 2025 held in Germany? So, India achieved the 20th position. Who inaugurated the Buddha Samyak Darshan Museum and the Memorial Stupa in Vaishali, Bihar? So, Chief Minister Nitish Kumar inaugurated this. Next is, Indian Army has launched which operation in Lidwas Tara area of Jammu and Kashmir against terrorists? This was Operation Mahadev, and as I told you, the 3 terrorists that were related to the Pahalgam terrorist attack, they were killed in this operation. Now, which state in India has become the first state to introduce the rest leave for government employees? Sikkim has become the first state. Next, who has been appointed as the head coach of the Indian men's football team by the All India Football Federation? So this is Khalid Jamil. Now, which country has recently unveiled the world's most powerful non-nuclear bomb, Gaza? So it has been revealed by Turkey. Prime Minister Narendra Modi released which installment of Kisan PM Kisan Samman Nidhi Yojana from Varanasi? This was the 20th installment. What rank has been given to India in the Henley's Passport Index of 2025? 77th rank. Next is India's first Center of Excellence for Hornbill Conservation will be established in the Annamalai Tiger Reserve of which state? Annamalai Tiger Reserve of Tamil Nadu. Next, which country has given Key to the City Award to the PM Modi? This is Argentina. Who has become the first Indian to win the Oscar of Magician at the FISM 2025 held in Italy? Suhani Shah has won it. Uzbekistan, which other country has been included in the New Development Bank? So this is Uzbekistan and Colombia. Now, New Development Bank is also known as the BRICS Development Bank. Okay? It was founded in the year 2014 by the Fort Zella Declaration. Next, देखते हैं. India's Meri Panchayat app won the WSIS Prizes 2025 Champion Award in Cultural and Linguistic Diversity category, and this question is very important. Next देखते हैं. The first consignment of Apache EH-64E helicopters for the Indian Army arrived at the Hindon base from which country? So it arrived from USA. Now, which state has become the first state in India to reduce the number of voters per booth to less than 1200? This has been done in the Bihar state. Next is, who has won the women's single title in the recently held Japan Open? This is Ansi Young. Next है, which country has been entrusted with hosting of the FIDE World Cup 2025? So India will host it, and India में भी गोवा पणजी में this will be held. ठीक है. Next is India's first indecency bill of 2025 was introduced in the state of Punjab. ISRO chairman V Narayanan has announced to establish an independent Indian space station by the year 2035, and this is an important question. पता होना चाहिए आपको इसके बारे में. Now next देखते हैं. In which state an initiative called the Shakti Shri has been started for women? Odisha में start हुआ है. Recently, Jagdeep Dhankar has resigned from the post of the vice president. Which vice president of India was he? 14th. 15th vice president कौन है? ये है हमारे राधा कृष्णन जी. ठीक है, CP Radhakrishnan, and formerly he was also the governor of the Maharashtra. Next is, who has launched the AI-powered chatbot Skill India Assistant? It has been launched by the Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship. Next is Resolution 2788 passed by the United Nations Security Council is related to the peaceful resolution of disputes. Who has recently announced a cash prize of 7 crore to those who win gold medal in Olympics and Paralympics? Delhi government ने announce किया है. Next is, who has been appointed as the new Mission Director of the Atal Innovation Mission? Deepak Bagla. Where was the Monsoon Festival Saral Utsav 2025 celebrated recently? So this was celebrated in Tamil Nadu. Next is, where will India's first fully indigenous 50 kilowatt geothermal power plant be installed? So this will be installed in Arunachal Pradesh. Who has announced the launch of the first mining tourism project in India? Jharkhand government, and this is an important question. Next देखते हैं. What is the main theme of the Swachh Sarvekshan of 24-25? This is reduce, reuse and recycle. Which is the first state in India to launch a genome sequencing project exclusively for the tribal communities? This has been launched by the Gujarat government. Okay, Gujarat has also become the first state which will take an active participation in the Cruise India mission. Okay, first state है गुजरात, ये भी आप ध्यान में रखना. Next is, in which city the first campus of the Indian Institute of Creative Technology has been inaugurated? So ये मुंबई में inaugurate हुआ है. And इसके अलावा अगर मैं बात करूँ तो Skill University has also been established in Mumbai. ठीक है, so ये भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. And City of Gastronomy by UNESCO. सिटी ऑफ गैस्ट्रोनॉमी कौन सी अनाउंस हुई है रिसेंटली? तो ये लखनऊ को अनाउंस किया गया है, ये भी फैक्ट आपको पता होना चाहिए। नेक्स्ट इज इन विच कंट्री वॉज द 66th इंटरनेशनल मैथमेटिकल ओलंपियाड ऑफ 2025 ऑर्गेनाइज्ड इन विच इंडिया गॉट द 7th पोजीशन? सो ये ऑस्ट्रेलिया में ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ था अभी। नेक्स्ट देखते हैं, वेयर विल द वुमेन्स कबड्डी वर्ल्ड कप 2025 बी ऑर्गेनाइज्ड? इन हैदराबाद। Islampur, located in which state, has been renamed as Ishwarpur? It is in Maharashtra. Now, according to the recently released QS Cities ranking of 2026, which city has been declared the best city in the world for the students? This is the Seoul. Next is, which country has recently been declared trachoma free by the WHO? Senegal. No, this is wrong. यहाँ पे answer इसका wrongly mentioned है. The correct answer is India. This one is not true. Okay, India is the correct answer. Now next है, just a second. Yes. Now, in which state has the Lungfung Ropoi been declared as a monument of national importance by the Archaeological Survey of India? This is the Mizoram government. Now, which state has become India's largest processed potato producing state in the year 2024-5? So this is Gujarat. ठीक है. Next, who along with Kennedy Odede has been awarded the United Nations Nelson Mandela Award of 2025? So Kennedy Odede with Brenda Reynolds. इन दोनों को they both have been awarded with the Nelson Mandela Award of 2025. Next is, who has been awarded the Super Swachh League City Award in the Swachh Sarvekshan of 24-25? Vijayawada. Now, which country has the world's most accurate atomic clock been built? America. What position has the ये भी गलत है, यहाँ पे ऑप्शन ही मेंशन्ड नहीं है. मोस्ट एक्यूरेट एटॉमिक क्लॉक हैज बीन built by UK. Now, what position has the World Travel and Tourism Council given to India in the top 10 economies of the world? So 8th position है इंडिया को. Now, Election Commission has appointed Neetu Chandra and whom as a sweep icon for Bihar? So Neetu Chandra and Kranti Prakash Jha. Which state has become the first to give the agricultural status to livestock and poultry? This is Maharashtra. Now, Indian Air Force has announced to retire which fighter aircraft by September 2025? This is the MiG-21. Next is, where was the recently built indigenous pollution control vessel Samudra Prachet launched? In Goa. National Cooperative Policy 2025 will replace which old policy? So this will replace the National Cooperative Policy of 2002. Next देखते हैं, in which sector the world's largest green storage scheme has been started? In the cooperative sector it has been started. Next देखते हैं, now in which state union territory has the proposal of one road one day scheme been passed? So ये दिल्ली में पास हुई है ये scheme. Which city has been given the award of the India's cleanest city? This is Indore. ठीक है, और फिर इंदौर के बाद नवी मुंबई and सूरत is also in the list. Now, in which state India's first nomadic village has been established? So, Sikkim में there is a village called Yaktin. This is the first nomadic village. Which state has won the most award at the National One District One Product Award of 2024? So this is Andhra Pradesh. Next is, India's first fully women-run dispensary has been inaugurated by Coal India in which city? So in Bilaspur. In which state India's first aquatech park has been launched? ये launch हुआ है असम में. Next देखते हैं. Now, where has India's second longest cable stayed bridge been inaugurated? So in Shivamogga, Karnataka. Next is, AI Appreciation Day is celebrated on 16 July and this is an important question. आपको ध्यान में रखना है इसको. Which national scheme has been launched by the government of India to promote energy efficiency? This is Aditi Yojana. Now, which Foundation Day of Indian Council of Agricultural Research was celebrated on 16 July 2025? So this was the 97th Foundation Day. Who has been awarded the Kaling Ratna Award of 2024? Dharmendra Pradhan. In which state has India's first ro-ro ferry service been started? So ये start हुई है गोवा में. Next है, in which state was the famous Bed Bedhain festival celebrated recently? So ये celebrate किया गया है मेघालय में. Next is, in which country has New Caledonia been declared as a new state? So this has come under the control of France. According to the report released by the Energy and Clean Air Research Center, which is the most polluted city in India? This is Burnihart in Meghalaya. Okay. Now, how many people have been nominated to Rajya Sabha recently by President Draupadi Murmu? So, 4 people have been nominated. Total 12 people को nominate किया जा सकता है. And the name of these 4 people and the genre to which they belong, this you'll tell me in the comment section. In which country has the military exercise called Talisman Sabre been started, in which India has participated for the first time? So Talisman Sabre is the biggest exercise of Australia. Who has been appointed as the first woman director of Railway Protection Force? Sonali Mishra. Who has been awarded the ICC Player of the Month award for the month of June? This is Aiden Markram of South Africa. No. In which city was the military exercise named Prachand Shakti conducted by the Ram Division of the Indian Army? So, ये हुआ है मेरठ में. In which city will the India's first AI Plus campus started? Amravati. Which initiative has been started recently for holistic education of tribal students? This is the Talash initiative. Next is, who won the first edition of the Club World Cup 2025 held in America? This is Chelsea. This is the football team. Okay. Next is, in which state was Harela Utsav organized recently? So it was organized in Uttarakhand, and this is an important question. Next देखते हैं. The historic Jinji Fort located in which state has been declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site? Now recently, the 44th heritage site in India, that is the Maratha military landscape, they have been declared as a World Heritage Site. Now इसमें total 12 forts हैं, जिसमें कि 11 forts are there in Maharashtra and 1 fort, that is the Jinji Fort, it is located in Tamil Nadu. Where was the first Global Manuscript Heritage Conference held for the preservation of the ancient manuscript knowledge of India? So this was held in New Delhi. Now next देखते हैं. Now Aruntakal police station located in which state has been declared as India's first ISO certified station? So this is in Kerala. Who has won the United Nations Population Prize of 2025? This is Varsha Deshpande, and this is an important question. Next देखते हैं. Who has been awarded the Pen Pinter Prize of 2025? This is Leela Abu Leila. Who won the women's single title at the Wimbledon 2025? This is Iga Swiatek. Next है, who won the men's single title at the Wimbledon? This is Jannik Sinner. Both of these are very, very important. Next is Chennai's A.R.A. Hari Krishnan has become which Grandmaster of India? This is 87th. Indian Army has recently launched which operation for Amarnath Yatra security? This is Operation Siva. How many historical forts built by Maratha rulers have recently been included in the UNESCO World Heritage? अभी मैंने बताया आपको total 12 forts हैं. Khmer Rouge site located in which country has been included in the in the UNESCO Heritage Site? This is in Cambodia. Now, which state has constituted a youth commission for the first time to empower and enable the youth? This is the Bihar government. Next देखते हैं. Which position has been given to the Indian football team in the recently released FIFA rankings? 133rd rank है. Which state has recently got the first position in the Parak National Achievement Survey of 2025? This is the Punjab government. Now, which state has topped has become the first state to join the Cruise India mission? मैंने already आपको बताया था, गुजरात is the correct answer. The Karnak Bridge located in which city has been renamed as Sindoor Bridge? ये भी मैंने आपको बताया था. This is in Mumbai. Now, which state has launched operation काल नेमी against fake saints? ये भी मैंने आपको बताया था, उत्तराखंड में ये. Which country will organize the Shooting World Cup 2027 tournament? India is going to organize this. Recently, how many sites in Africa have been removed from the endangered list by UNESCO? So total 3 sites have been removed. Next, in which state has the Gaj Mitra Yojana been launched to reduce the human-elephant conflict? This is important. And ये scheme launch हुई है in the state of Assam. Which state has declared Ganeshotsav as a state festival? This is Maharashtra. And Rajmata status to cow has also been given by the Maharashtra. And first flamingo sanctuary भी declare किया अभी महाराष्ट्र ने, the DPS school को. Okay. Now, who has been included as the only Indian in the recently released Time 100 Creator List of 2025? This is Prajakta Kohli. Next देखते हैं. What is the name of India's first indigenous diving support vessel which have been launched recently? This is the INS Nistar. In which state has the Chief Minister Sehat Yojana been launched? So this has been launched in the state of Punjab. ठीक है. Next है, who has been awarded the Chinta Ravindran Award? This is Saran Kumar Simbale. Bihar state government has approved the domicile policy to provide how much reservation to women in the government jobs? 35% reservation. Which country has become the first Caribbean country to offer the UPI services to Indian travelers? Trinidad and Tobago. Which country has honored Prime Minister Narendra Modi with its highest civilian award, the Order of the Most Ancient Wealth Switch Medalist? This is given by Nigeria. And Nigeria के first woman president का नाम आप मुझे comment section में बताएंगे. This is also very important. Now, the European Union has announced to include Bulgaria in the Eurozone in 2026. It will become which country to join the Eurozone? So, Bulgaria has become the 21st country. Elon Musk has announced to form a new political party in America. By which name? So, the name is America Party. Who has been appointed as the LG of Ladakh recently? Kavinder Gupta. Next is which country has recently conferred the highest civilian honor Grand Collar of the Southern Cross to the Prime Minister Narendra Modi? So this has been given by Brazil government. Who has become the first woman fighter pilot of the Indian Navy? This is Astha Punia. In which state is Satkoshia Tiger Reserve, which was in news located? So Satkoshia is in Odisha. Also Simlipal is in ओडिशा. असम में हमारा मानस है, काजीरंगा है, डिब्रू साइखोवा है. ठीक है. राजस्थान में क्योला देव है, रणथंबोर है. यूपी में कौन कौन से नेशनल पार्क है ये आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना. ओके. Now, 17th BRICS Summit was held in which country? So it was held in Brazil. Next देखते हैं. In which state India's first butterfly sanctuary has been inaugurated? ये केरला में inaugurate हुई है. Who has become the second Indian to go to space after Rakesh Sharma? Subhanshu Shukla in the Axiom 4 mission. It was a 18 days mission. ठीक है. And Subhanshu Shukla के साथ 3 more astronauts have traveled. Who has become the second Indian? ये तो हमने देख ही लिया. Next है. In which state the Bonalu festival was celebrated? तेलंगाना में. Where will the first nuclear power plant of Bihar state be built? It will be built in Nevada. Who has launched India's first state-wise health insurance policy? Bajaj Allianz. Where is the recently discussed Chios Island located? It is in the Aegean Sea. Next is which state in India has become the first to adopt the e-voting system? Bihar. And this is a pretty important question. Okay. Next देखते हैं. Where was the 76th NATO Summit of 2025 held? The Hague, Netherlands में ये summit हुई है. 2026 की summit will be held in Turkey. Next is which is the first expressway to be equipped with AI-powered advanced traffic management system? This is the Dwarka Expressway. In which city has the India's first high performance computing facility called Nakshatra been launched? So ये launch हुआ है पुणे में. Next is in which state has the Ambubachi Mela recently been organized? ये असम में organize हुआ है Ambubachi Mela. Next is the Bankar Chedla project, which was in news, is related to Andhra Pradesh. In which city India's first hydrogen powered bus has been launched? ये launch हुआ है लेह में. Who has launched the Pratibha Setu portal to connect the candidates? Pratibha Setu portal यूपीएससी ने लॉन्च किया. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Which state has declared 2025 as a decade of hydropower? Arunachal Pradesh. Which country will host the Billie Jean King Cup 2025 player for the first time? This is India, and this is also an important question. Next, in which city have been declared as the world's best livable city in the Global Livability Index? This is Copenhagen. In which state the Baraputra Athia Gram Yojana has been launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi? So ये ओडिशा में launch हुआ है. Who has been appointed as the brand ambassador of the World Para Athletics Championship 2025? Kangana Ranaut. This is also an important question. And World Para Athletics Championship ये अहमदाबाद में organize होने वाला है. India's first indigenous 5G fixed wireless service has been launched by the BSNL. Next है हमारा who has been given the Digital Payments Award for the year 2024-25. This is the IPPB, that is the Indian Post Payment Bank, and this question is very very important. ठीक है. Next है which country launched the Operation Midnight Hammer to destroy Iran's nuclear capability? So ये अमेरिका ने लॉन्च किया है Operation Midnight Hammer. Aralam Wildlife Sanctuary located in which state has become the first butterfly sanctuary? So this has been launched by Kerala. Next is who has been launched as the mascot of World Para Athletics Championship of 2025? This is Viraj. And this is also an important question. ठीक है. Next देखते हैं. Next है 325. In which state has the Gharial Species Conservation Program been launched by the Climate Change Minister Bhupendra Yadav? So ये उत्तर प्रदेश में launch हुआ है. Next is who has become the first Asian to take 150 test wickets in the SENA countries, that is South Africa, England, New Zealand, Australia. So this is Jasprit Bumrah. Which state in India has become the first to announce an official yoga policy? Uttarakhand. This also I have tell you. What is India's rank in receiving FDI according to the World Investment Report of 2025? So इंडिया का 15th रैंक है FDI में, एंड इंडियन स्टेट जिसमें कि लार्जेस्ट FDI जो है अट्रैक्ट करता है, दिस इज द महाराष्ट्र गवर्नमेंट. ओके. नेक्स्ट है इन विच कंट्री हैज द इंटरनेशनल न्यूक्लियर इमरजेंसी एक्सरसाइज कॉन्वेक्स 3 बीन कंडक्टेड? ये रोमानिया में कंडक्ट हुई है. नेक्स्ट इज टू विच कंट्री हैज इंडिया एक्सपोर्टेड लोकोमोटिव्स फॉर द फर्स्ट टाइम? गियना में जो है लोकोमोटिव एक्सपोर्ट हुए हैं, एंड दीज लोकोमोटिव्स दीज हैव बीन बिल्ट इन बिहार ओनली. ओके. नेक्स्ट इज who has been awarded the Sahitya Academy Yuva Puraskar 2025? So Parvati Tikre has been awarded. Now, in which country did Iran attack under Operation Bashar al-Fatah against America? So ईरान ने अटैक किया था अमेरिकन बेसिस को विच आर लोकेटेड इन दी कतर. ठीक है. दिस ऑपरेशन वाज नेम्ड एज ऑपरेशन बशर अल फतेह. Who has won the ICC World Test Championship? South Africa has won by defeating Australia. What is India's rank in the Energy Transition Index of 2025? 71st rank है. Which operation was launched by India to evacuate its citizens from Iran amid the Iran and Israel war? This is Operation Sindhu. The meeting of the defense minister of HCU has been organized in which country? China में organize किया गया था in Taijin. Next is the tomb of Sher Shah Suri located in which state has recently been included in the list of water heritage? This is in Bihar. In which state the Vidya Shakti initiative has been started to advance the academically weak students in the government school through technology? This is Andhra Pradesh. Now, by whom has the State of the Climate Report 2024 been released in Asia? So this is the World Meteorological Organization. Who has become the first Indian to complete NASA space program? This is Dangeti Janvi. ठीक है, टाइटन्स मिशन विच इज गोइंग टू बी कंडक्टेड बाय नासा, इसमें इन्होंने अपना स्पेस प्रोग्राम शी हैज कंप्लीटेड. द ग्रीन लाइन बॉर्डर which was in news recently is related to which country? It is related to Cyprus. The United Nations has declared the year 2026 as the International Year of Women Farmers. Neeraj Chopra has won the gold medal in the Ostrava Golden Spike 2025 tournament held in Czechia. Next is in which city? Rashtrapati Tapovan and Rashtrapati Niketan have been inaugurated by the president. So this has been inaugurated in Dehradun. Next है, when will the first phase of the 16th census 2027 begin? So it will begin on 1st October 2026. From which year will the Central Board of Secondary Education CBSE conduct the 10th board examination twice a year? 2026 से this is going to be done. Also 9th class के लिए open book examination का भी proposal है. This is for the 9th class. Which state has recently given the OBC status to the transgender community? ये है असम. ठीक है, असम गवर्नमेंट ने किया है. नेक्स्ट है, recently नव्या योजना has been launched under which mission? So विकसित भारत at 2047. Where will the Khelo India University Games 2025 be organized? Jaipur. Where has the Indian Conservation Conference of 2025 been organized? In Dehradun. Next, who has taken over as the first woman president of the International Olympics Committee? This is Christy Coventry. Next is, what rank has India got in the Global Peace Index of 2025? 115th rank. Which is the first state in India where mobile-based e-voting system has been implemented for urban body elections? So this is Bihar. Where has India's first off-grid green hydrogen pilot plant been started? In Kutch, Gujarat. What rank has India got in the WEF Energy Transition Index? 71st rank. Which countries will jointly host the ICC Women's Cricket World Cup 2025? India and Sri Lanka will host it. The recently discussed Tavi River is a tributary of River Chenab. The 51st G7 Summit of 2025 was held in Kansas, Canada. Which country has recently conferred its highest civilian honor or PM Modi? This is Cyprus. Next देखते हैं. The recently discussed Kali Tiger Reserve is located in Karnataka. With which country's bank NPCI has signed an MOU to start the UPI services? This is Cyprus. The first edition of Hockey India Masters Cup 2025 will be held in which city? So ये चेन्नई में held होने वाला है. Who has become the first woman to be appointed as the aide-de camp to the president? Yashashvi Solanki. The former chief minister of which state? Vijay Rupani died in the Ahmedabad airplane crash? Gujarat. Next is the much talked about the Gangotri National Park is located in which state? It is located in Uttarakhand. Next is, where is the India's first integrated e-waste eco park being developed? So ये develop हुआ है दिल्ली में. Indian Army has participated in exercise Khan Quest 2025 organized in Mongolia. India's first underwater museums and artificial coral reef was launched in Maharashtra. In which event did Priyanka Goswami win the gold medal in the Austrian race walking championship? So women's 10 kilometer race में she has won. Which Bollywood actress have been appointed as the global tourism ambassador of Maldives? This is Katrina Kaif. Next is, in which country is the recently discussed Hodeidah port located? It is located in Yemen. The new base year for calculating GDP is 2022-23. In which country is the Fuego volcano located? Guatemala. This is a South American country. Next, which former Indian captain has been inducted into ICC Hall of the Fame? MS Dhoni. Now, which union minister has launched the Umeed portal? Kiran Rijiju. He is the Minister of Minority Affairs. Next, Ayush Nivesh Sarthi portal has been launched to promote investment in the traditional medicine sector. Which organization signed an MOU with the CRIS for multilingual AI solution in Indian Railway? So this is the Digital India Bhashani Division. Next, who is the Indian included as a pilot in the Axiom 4 mission? Subhanshu Shukla. French Open title won by Carlos Alcaraz. French Open Women's title won by Coco Gauff. Next is who has been appointed as a part-time member to the 16th Finance Commission. This is T. Ravi Shankar. Vande Bharat Seva started between Srinagar and Katra, comes under the which railway zone? Northern Railway and the Jammu division. Okay, and Jammu is the 70th Railway Division of India, which has become the fully solar power district of India. So this is a district of Maharashtra. So this is Diu. Now, which city has recently become the leopard capital? Bangalore. Exercise Tiger Claw conducted between Air Force and India. ठीक है, इंडियन एयरफोर्स एंड अमेरिकन एयरफोर्स के साथ ही एक्सरसाइज होती है. The theme of the World Environment Day 2025 is reducing plastic pollution. Which two languages have been recognized as the official language of Ladakh for the first time? This is Bhoti and Purgi. South African player Henrik Klaasen, associated with which sport, has retired from the international sports? This is cricket. The beauty of which country? Opal Suchata Chuangsri won the Miss World title. She belongs from Thailand. Next is India has become the president of which international organization? So this is the IIAS, that is International Institute of Administrative Sciences. Next is which team won the title of IPL 25? RCB. The Kichan and Menar wetlands have received the Ramsar tag. They belong from the state of Rajasthan. Now, who was elected as the president of the 80th United Nations General Assembly? This is Annalena Baerbock. Caribbean player Nicholas Pooner, related to which sport, has retired from international sport? This is cricket. Recently, Indian players Piyush Chawla, related to which sport, has announced his retirement from the sports? So this is cricket. Which state of India has celebrated its 12th Foundation Day on June 2nd, 2025? So this is Telangana. Now, ADB, Asian Development Bank, has announced a plan for how many years for the development of urban infrastructure in India? So 5 years. The Raigad Fort, which was in the news recently, is located in which state? It is located in Maharashtra. Which right has been considered as the fundamental right of women by the Supreme Court? So this is the right to maternity leave, and the provisions regarding the maternity leave are mentioned in the Maternity Act of 1961. In which country was the 46th ASEAN Summit held? Malaysia. Who has been appointed as the new test captain of the Indian cricket team by the BCCI? Shubman Gill. Next is, what is the name of the first stitch ship inducted into the Indian Navy? This is INS Kaudinya. Who won the UEFA Europa League of 2025 title? This is Tottenham Hotspur. Who won the Palme d'Or award at the 78th Cannes Film Festival? This is Zafar Panahi. Who has launched a scheme called Sagar Mein Samman with the aim of increasing the participation of women in the maritime operations? So, ये launch किया है Sarbananda Sonowal, who is the Union Minister. Who has recently won the talent final of Miss World 2025? So, this talent final has been won by Monica Kezia Sembering. What is the name of the nationwide campaign launched by the Government of India on the occasion of World Environment Day 2025? This is One Nation, One Mission, End Plastic Pollution. Who won the gold medal in the women's 10-meter air pistol event at the ISSF Junior World Cup 2025? This is Kanak Badwar. The Election Commission of India has reduced the maximum number of voters at a polling station from 1500 to 1200, and ये किया गया है in the state of Bihar. Next is, with the aim of paying emotional tribute to the heroes of the country, which ministry has recently launched a campaign called Ek Desh, Ek Dhadkan, Ministry of Culture. The Forest Department of which state has released the 16th Asiatic Lion Census? This is Gujarat. Next देखते हैं. Where was the 24th Indian Ocean Rim Association meeting held? It was held in Sri Lanka. Who became the fastest player to score 13,000 runs in the Test cricket? This is Joe Root. Next is, which country has announced the construction of a missile defense shield called the Golden Dome? So ये अनाउंस किया है अमेरिका ने. इसके अलावा अगर मैं सी डोम की बात करूं एंड आयरन डोम की बात करूं, so these two are of Israel. Next is, under an agreement, Britain has returned which island to Mauritius? These are the Chagos Island. India's first AI-based non-invasive blood testing device has been launched in which city? ये लॉन्च हुआ है हैदराबाद में. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Which country's female cricketer Catherine Bryce has won the ICC Player of the Month honor for April 2025? This is Scotland. How many MPs have been announced to be awarded the Sansad Ratna Award of 2025 on the basis of outstanding contribution in Parliament? Total 17. Recently, which state police and CRPF have jointly launched Operation Black Forest to stop the Naxalite activities and eliminate Naxalism? This was launched in Chhattisgarh and the state जो कि Naxalite states हैं. These are also known as the Red Corridor states. Next is, where was the 78th session of the World Health Assembly held? In Geneva. Next, who has won the first gold medal for India in the ISSF Junior World Cup 2025 held in Germany? Kanak Bhadwar. Where was the World Hydrogen Summit of 2025 held? It was held in Netherlands, and Netherlands में Hague भी है, and it is here only that the NATO summit of the 2025 was held. How many Asiatic lions have been recorded in the 16th census of the Gujarat till May 2025? Total of 891 lions were recorded. India's first Vistadome jungle safari train service has been launched in which state? यूपी में लॉन्च हुई है from the कतरनी घाट वाइल्ड लाइफ सेंचुरी to where? ये आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना. India's first manned deep sea mission समुद्रयान will be launched in which year? So ये 2026 में लॉन्च होने वाला है. Now, in which state India's first Mahoth village has been built for elephant keepers? So this is in Tamil Nadu, and this question is an important one also. Next is, who has won the title of SAF Under 19 Championship 2025? So India has won it by defeating Bangladesh. Next is, where was the theme of the 78th World Health Assembly addressed by PM Modi on May 20th, 2025? So this was One World for Health. In which city has the Zero FIR initiative been launched? So this is launched in Delhi. Which state won the maximum number of awards in the 15th Sansad Ratna Awards of 2025? Maharashtra has won the maximum number of awards. Who has been appointed as the South Asia envoy for the United Nations Climate Conference COP30? Arunabh Ghosh, and this is important. Next is, Banu Mushtaq has won the first International Booker Prize of 2025 for which language? So this is for Kannada, and the name of the book is Heart Lamb. Next is, recently Central Industrial Security Force Sub-Inspector Geeta Samota has become the first woman officer to climb which peak? Mount Everest. In which state has the Indira Sauragiri Jal Vikasam Yojana been launched? In Telangana. Next is, a military exercise called Golden Dragon 2025 has been conducted between China and Cambodia, and this one is important. इसके अलावा you need to know about Talisman Sabre. Talisman Sabre, this is the highest and the largest military exercise of Australia. Now, what is the name given to the world's largest snake discovered in the Amazon? This is the northern green anaconda. Where was the first edition of Khelo India Beach Games inaugurated? This is an important question. Correct answer हमारा घोगला beach in Diu. In which state has Operation Olivia been launched by the Indian Coast Guard? Odisha में launch हुआ है. Which country has launched the first AI satellite to create the world's first supercomputer in orbit? So this is China. And first humanoid robot race was also organized in China only. China के भी Beijing में it was organized. So this you also need to know. Which state in India has become the first to achieve the full literacy? Mizoram. Recently सबसे जो latest state बना है, the fourth state to be fully literate under the Ullas scheme, this is Himachal Pradesh. Now, who has recently won the title of La Liga 2025 tournament? This is Barcelona. Which mission of ISRO's PSLV C-61 to put an Earth observation satellite named EOS-09 into the orbit failed? So this was the 101st mission of ISRO. Which state has become the first to make robotics education compulsory for all students of class 10th? This is Kerala. Next, in which country was the world's first successful human bladder transplant performed? So this was performed in America. Next देखते हैं. Jagadguru Ram Bhadracharya has been awarded the 58th Jnanpith Award for his contribution to literature in the Sanskrit language. Who has won the title of Miss World Sports Challenge 2025 held in Hyderabad? This is Elsie Ranma. Next is, who received the honorary Palme d'Or at the opening of the 78th Cannes Film Festival? This is Robert De Niro. The historical city of Gaya has been renamed as Gayaji. Next, which foundation day of Sikkim was celebrated? So the 50th foundation day was celebrated in the year 2025 because 1975 में by the 36th Constitutional Amendment Act, Sikkim became a full-fledged state of India. ठीक है, 35th amendment में it was admitted as a part of India and 36th amendment में एक complete state बन गया था सिक्किम. Next है, which state has launched the first AI news anchor named Ankita? This is Assam. Who has been appointed as the new chairman of the Union Public Service Commission? So this is Ajay Kumar. In which state has a portal named Tera Tujhko Arpan been launched to provide cybercrime refund to citizens? Gujarat. Who has become the 86th chess grandmaster of India? This is L.R. Srihari. Who has won the title of Khelo India Youth Games 2025? Maharashtra has won it. In which state Saraswati Pushkar Alu festival has been celebrated? ये तेलंगाना में celebrate होता है. Operation Nadir has been launched by Indian Army in Jammu and Kashmir to find and eliminate the terrorists. Now, Mehndi Hassan Miraj of which country has been awarded Men's Player of the Month award? So he belongs to Bangladesh. Next, in which country the world's first commercial scale methanol plant has been inaugurated? So Denmark में there is a place called Koso. यहाँ पे this has been inaugurated. Which position did the host state Bihar get in the Khelo India Youth Games 2025? 15th position थी बिहार की. According to the new government order, who has been given the authority to call the territorial army personnel? The chief of the army staff can call the territorial army personnel. Now next है, who has won the World Food Prize 2025 for Sustainable Agricultural Innovations? Mariangela, Hungary. Which city has been declared as India's first beggar-free city? This is Indore. Next is, in which country recently the cyclone forming in the Andaman Sea has been named as Shakti? So this is named by Sri Lanka. Next देखते हैं, which position has been given to India in the recently released Global Purchasing Managers Index? First rank है India का. In which city has the 72nd Miss World contest been inaugurated? It is inaugurated in Hyderabad. Next, what is the total fertility rate of India according to the sample registrations report of 2021? So total fertility rate India का 2.0 है, whereas the replacement levels of fertility rate is 2.1. 2.1 is the replacement level. Next is, from which year will FIFA increase the number of teams in the Women's World Cup from 32 to 48? So ये 2031 में होने वाला. Next is, who has become the first Indian lawyer to receive the World Law Congress Award for Child Rights? This is Bhuvan Rebu. Who has become the first country in the world to integrate crypto payments in tourism? This is Bhutan. Now, what is the rank of India among 180 countries across the world in the World Press Freedom Index? 151st rank है, and this is published by the Reporters Without Border. Which state has included 12 new products in the One District One Product? Uttar Pradesh. Next is, Alka Singh has become the first female player to which state to win a gold medal in Khelo India Youth Games of 2025? Bihar. Next है, Maharashtra has signed an agreement with which state for Tapti Basin Mega Recharge Project? This is Madhya Pradesh. Now, after Operation Sindoor, which operation has the Indian Army started against the terrorists in Kashmir? This is Operation Keller. So, Operation Keller and Nader दोनों यहाँ पे कश्मीर में कंडक्ट किए गए. Which country's newspaper La Presa has been awarded the UNESCO Press Freedom Award of 2025? So this is of Nicaragua. Okay? Nicaragua is the correct answer. What is the name of India's first indigenous anti-submarine shallow water ship? This is INS Sarnala. Where will India's first waste to wildlife park be built? Noida में built होगा ये. What was the code name of nationwide security mock drill held on May 7? This was Operation Abhyas. Virat Kohli has retired from which format of cricket? Test format. In which country playing chess was banned recently? Afghanistan में ban हुआ था due to Sharia laws. ठीक है? Due to Sharia laws, it was banned in Afghanistan. In which city has the production unit of BrahMos missile been inaugurated? In Lucknow. What is the rank of India among 193 countries in the Human Development Index? Human Development Index में 130th रैंक था. जेंडर गैप इंडेक्स की मैं बात करूं तो इसमें इंडिया का 131st रैंक था. एनर्जी ट्रांजिशन इंडेक्स की बात करूं 105th रैंक था. ओके, इसके अलावा 99th रैंक था हमारा सस्टेनेबल डेवलपमेंट गोल्स इनमें. ठीक है. In which state the National Medicine Distribution Mission started? Rajasthan. Which Indian player won the gold medal in Asian Wrestling Championship? Ravi Dahiya. Which state government started the Water Purification Mission 25? Uttar Pradesh. Which country announced AI-based census system? South Korea ने announce किया है, and this is an important question. Next है, which Indian film has been selected for Cannes Film Festival? This is My Land. Which state has become the first 100% e-governance state? Telangana, and this is an important question. The government of India has set a target of how many million tons of food grain production for 25-26 crop season? This is 354.64 million tons. Next है, which football team has won the EPL? Liverpool has won it. Where did DRDO conduct the first flight test of the stratospheric airship platform? This was in Shirpur, Madhya Pradesh. Under what name did the Indian Air Force carry out an airstrike on total 9 terrorist infrastructure located in Pakistan and POK? This was Operation Sindoor. Next है, the World Health Organization declared India free from which disease? Trachoma. Which country has become the first country to release the genome-edited rice varieties? This is India. The total values of India's export in financial year 24-25 is 824.9 billion. Where will the Asian Games of 2026 be held? This will be held in Aichi and Nagoya, and these are in Japan. Now, who has become the youngest to score a century in IPL history? Vaibhav Suryavanshi. Which player has won the World Snooker Championship 2025? This is Ronnie O'Sullivan. Which organization released the India Economic Report 2025 on May 1st? So, this was released by RBI. Which two states of India celebrated their Foundation Day? Maharashtra and Gujarat. Who will be given the Lata Dinanath Mangeshkar Award of 2025? Kumar Mangalam Birla. Who topped the Times Higher Education Asia Ranking 2025? This is IISc Bengaluru. Who has been awarded the Gurudev Kalicharan Brahma Award? Achyuta Samanta. What position did India hold in the ISSF World Cup 2025? Third position थी इंडिया की with 2 gold, 4 silver and 1 bronze medal. Khongjom Day celebrated in the War Memory Complex of Manipur. Chief Minister of which state inaugurated the Garia and Borsho Boron Utsav? So Tripura is the right answer. Where has South India's first AC EMU train been launched? Chennai में launch हुई है ये. Under which ministry has the HEALD initiative been launched? So Ministry of Home Affairs ने launch किया है HEALD initiative. The first Surya Kiran aerobatic show was organized in Patna. Which state government has launched the Pink e-rickshaw scheme? This is not Maharashtra but Bihar. Okay. In the 6th Asian Under-18 Athletics Championship held in Saudi Arabia, India stood at what position with total of 11 medals? So this is 6th. Who has built the world's highest bridge? Huajiang Grand Canyon. China ने build किया है. Who will be honored with the Gold House Gala 2025? This is Priyanka Chopra. Which ministry hosted the National Karmyogi Jan Seva program? This is Ministry of Aviation. This is an important question. ठीक है. Next देखते हैं. Thangjing Hills, which was in news, is located in which Indian state? ये मणिपुर में है. Which is the first state to complete the archaeological survey at the village level? This is Karnataka. Which state has launched the Mahila Samvad Yojana? Bihar ने launch किया है. Under Project Cheetah, 8 cheetahs brought from Botswana will be transferred to which wildlife sanctuary? So Gandhi Sagar Wildlife Sanctuary of Madhya Pradesh. Which place has been included in the UNESCO Memory of World Register? This is Natya Shastra and Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Now, which will be the world's first fully renewable energy powered city? This is Amravati in Maharashtra. Where will be India's first quantum computing village be established? So this is Amravati. Next, recently Chennai from which city has got the GI tag? Banaras. Next is who has announced to adopt the green cryptocurrency to boost the economy? This is Bhutan. Next देखते हैं. Who has become the chairman of 23rd Law Commission? This is Dinesh Maheshwari. Which female cricketer has won the ICC Player of the Month award for March? This is Georgia Walla of Australia. Which country has launched the world's first quantum-based platform Q Shield? India ने launch किया है Q Shield. Mondo Duplantis won the Laureus World Sportsman of the Year award. Related to which sport? Is related to pole vault. Which medal has Indian shooter Arjun Babhuta won in the ISSF World Cup Shooting 2025? Silver medal. Where will the Women's Kabaddi World Cup 2025 be organized? In Rajgir, Bihar. The president of which country has announced a 30-hour ceasefire on Easter? Russia. Which football team has won the I-League 2024-25 title? This is Churchill Brother Fan Club Goa. Which anniversary of the Bombay Stock Exchange was celebrated? 150th. Who is the Vice President of the United States who visited India? He is J.D. Vance. Next है. Which edition of Dastlik military exercise between India and Uzbekistan has been held in Pune? This was the 6th edition. Which team has won the Hockey India Senior Men National Championship 2025 title? This is Punjab. Next देखते हैं. Where was the multinational air combat exercise Desert Flag held? Al Dhafra Air Base in UAE. Which state of India celebrated the 77th Foundation Day? Himachal Pradesh. Who is the first Indian to win the title of Mrs. Globe International? This is Anuradha Garg. Who has become the new Chief Justice of India in place of Sanjeev Khanna? This is Justice B.R. Gavai and he is the 52nd Chief Justice of India. How many sites have UNESCO recently included in the Global Geopark Network by UNESCO? This is 16 sites. Okay. Now next is the birth anniversary of which great man is celebrated on 14th April. This is Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar. Now who has received the World's Press Photo of the Year award for the photo of a Palestinian boy from Gaza who lost both the hands in Israeli attack? This is Samar Abu Eluf, who has become the first Indian male player to win a gold medal in the World Cup boxing. This is Hitesh Gulia, who has been selected as a young global leader 2025 by the World Economic Forum. This is Ram Mohan Naidu. Vandana Katari has announced his retirement from hockey. Next is who has been selected as the World Economic Forum Global Youth Leader for 2025. This is Ram Mohan Naidu, Aviation Minister of India. Now, where is Baba Bauknak Tunnel, which was in news recently located? It is in Uttarakhand. With whom will India launch the NISAR mission? With NASA, obviously. Now, what is the mascot of Khelo India Youth Games? So, this is Gaj Simha. Okay. Next is who is the Indian astronaut who will travel to the International Space Station? Shubhanshu Shukla. Which state of India celebrated its 90th Foundation Day? Odisha. Which country's population has declined for the 14th consecutive year? This is Japan. Which state government has launched the Bhu Bharti portal to ensure land security and transparency? This is Telangana. Who has become India's largest trading partner for the 4th consecutive year? America. Which Indian state became the first to implement the three-language policy? Maharashtra. How many soldiers of the Indian Army have been awarded the United Nations Medal recently? So total 821 soldiers. Next time, according to a recent report, which state has topped the matter of distributing free medicine to patients in government hospitals? This is Bihar. Which country's Masaki Kashiwara has received the Abel Prize? So he belongs to Japan. Next, what percentage of increase has been recorded in India's export in financial year 24-25? So 5.5% increase. Which state has become the first fully digitally literate state of India? This is Kerala. Where has the Defense Literature Festival Kalam and Kavach organized? It was organized in New Delhi. Which IIT has discovered host protein to fight germs? IIT Mumbai. CM of which state has launched the e-Sehat app? So this is launched by Jammu and Kashmir. The book Sanskriti Ka Pancham Adhyay is about compilation of speeches of PM Modi. Important है, पूछ सकते हैं, so you need to know this. Now next is who has been awarded the Virtual Dalit Sahitya Puraskar? P. Shivakami. What is the name of the platform launched by QNU Labs for cybersecurity in April? This is the Q Shield. What is the percentage of reciprocal tariff imposed on Donald Trump by Donald Trump on Indian goods? 25% जो है वो primary tariffs हैं, 25 were the secondary tariffs. Total of 50% of tariffs are imposed on India right now, but chances है कि इसको lower किया जाएगा as the trade deal is signed between both the countries. Now, who has recently became 35th state to join the Ayushman Bharat scheme? This is Delhi. Now, who won the Indian Super League 2024-5 title? This is Mohan Bagan Super Giants. Now, next देखते हैं. In which train has the country's first ATM been installed by the Bank of Maharashtra? This is Panchavati Express. Where has the Madhavpur Ghed Mela recently organized? Gujarat. Which state has become the first state to implement the Classification Act? This is Telangana. Where was the Bharani Utsav celebrated? Kerala में celebrate हुआ है अभी. Who has been awarded the Legends of Endoscopy? Dr. Nageshwar Reddy. Which state has achieved the highest real economic growth rate? तमिलनाडु ने achieve किया है, around 9% का growth rate है. So this is also important. Next देखते हैं. Where has Asia's first vertical lift span railway bridge, Pamban Bridge, been inaugurated recently? In Tamil Nadu. Which state has launched a solar mission to promote the rooftop solar power? This is Nagaland. Now next is which state government has declared Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar century as the 25th century of the state? This is Madhya Pradesh. The Habur Rana was in news is related to which major terrorist incident? 26/11 Mumbai attacks. Now, which country was excluded by the US from the 90 days global tariff break announced by the President Donald Trump? So, China को exclude किया गया था. When did Waqf Amendment Act come into force? 8th April 2020. 5th से it came into force. Next is which award was received by President Draupadi Murmu in Lisbon? This is the key to the city of Lisbon. In which state NCERT curriculum has been made compulsory in all madrasas? Uttar Pradesh. What is the name of the highest civilian award given to PM by Sri Lanka? This is the Mitra Vibhushan. Who became the first Indian to receive the Fred Darrington Sandmaster Award? This is Sudarshan Patnaik. Which state has announced to name its zero poverty mission after Dr. Bhim Rao Ambedkar? This is Uttar Pradesh. Where was the 6th BIMSTEC summit held? In Thailand. Who has become the first Indian to complete 100 half centuries in T20s? This is Virat Kohli. Next is sex ratio at birth in India has increased from 918 to 930. Who has topped the Nomad Capitalist Passport Index of 2025? This is Ireland. Who has been awarded the National Youth Award recently? Akash Shroff. Which has become the first European country to withdraw from the International Criminal Court? This is Hungary. Who has topped the Fiscal Health Index of Niti Aayog? This is Odisha. Which state government has announced 100% scholarship to the backward citizens? हरियाणा ने अभी recently announced किया था. What was the real name of the veteran actor Manoj Kumar who died on 4th April? Hari Krishna Giri Goswami. Which state is at the top in installing solar power at the railway station? This is Rajasthan. The central government has set a target of opening how many Eklavya model residential school across the country? 728. The Waqf Amendment Bill passed in Lok Sabha on the 2nd April 2025. Rank of India in the Network Readiness Index is 36th. Next देखते हैं. Next, which country will host the FIFA Women World Cup 2025? This is United Kingdom. The Ramnath Goenka Award of 2025 for Hindi language will go to Mridulika Jha. Biosaarthi initiative has been launched by the Ministry of Science and Tech. The Abel Prize 2025 has been won by Masaki Kashiwara. The Khanzar 12 exercise recently held between India and Kyrgyzstan in Tokmak, Kyrgyzstan. Where was the India Nepal Literature Festival organized? So ये मथुरा में organize हुआ था recently. Next देखते हैं. Recently which ministry has launched the Balpan Ki Kavita initiative? Ministry of Education. Now which state has become the first state to establish a senior citizens commission? Kerala. Where will the 58 feet high statue of freedom fighter P. Sri Ramulu be installed? In Amravati. Netumbo Nandi Nataita has become the first woman president of Namibia. Which ministry has launched the National Karmayogi Jan Seva program? Ministry of Ayush. In which state 113th Foundation Day was celebrated recently? Bihar. BCCI announced a cash prize of how many crore rupees to the Indian team winners of the ICC Champions Trophy? 58 crores का award announced हुआ है. The one-time settlement scheme launched in Haryana. Which medal did powerlifter Jasprit Kaur win in the Khelo India Para Games? Gold medal. 59 Gyanpith Award won by Vinod Kumar Shukla. In which state of India will the 72nd Miss World Beauty Pageant be organized? Telangana, particularly in Hyderabad. Which country has become the first non-host team to qualify for FIFA World Cup? This is Japan, I think. Yes, Japan is the correct answer. No. Which country has launched the world's first quantum communication satellite named Moji? चाइना ने लॉन्च किया है. Which state government has launched the Rajiv युवा विकास योजना? तेलंगाना government has launched it. इसके अलावा तेलंगाना के बारे में you need to know that it has also launched a भू भारती portal. Okay. Next is which state has launched its first jungle safari train? So this is in Uttar Pradesh. From Katarni Ghat to कहाँ तक ये ऑपरेट करती है? This will tell me in the comment section. Who has been recently selected for the Sangeet Kalanidhi Award by the Music Academy? This is R.K. Shri Ram Kumar. Next is who became the winner of the men's and the women's category of the Kabaddi World Cup 2025 held in England? So India has won both India has won both in the men's as well as the women's category. Now you need to know, this is important. This question is important. आपसे पूछ सकते हैं where was this held? Okay. Next है who will be given the Maharashtra Bhushan Award? So Ram Sutar will be given. What is the theme of the World Water Day celebrated on 22nd March 2025? This is glacier preservation. Now, which state has become the first state in India to broadcast the assembly in the sign language? This is Punjab. Now, Water Development Report of 2025 has been presented by UNESCO. Now, where has India's first frozen zoo been established? वेस्ट बंगाल में एस्टेब्लिश किया गया इसको. Who won the title of ICC Champions Trophy? India has won it by defeating New Zealand. Next देखते हैं. Now, who had been awarded the Knight Cross of the Order of the Dannebrog by the King of the Denmark recently? So this has been recently awarded to Vijay Shankar. What is the rank of India in the World Happiness Report of 2025? So the rank of India is 118th. Now, who won the Best Film Award in the Oscars 2025? This is Anora. Next is, recently the number of satellites of which planet has increased to 274? Saturn. And you also need to know the largest number of planet having satellite is Saturn only. Now next is in the recently released World Air Quality Report of 2024, what is the rank of India among the 138 countries of the world? So 5th rank है. Next देखते हैं. In which city of Maharashtra the state's first temple dedicated to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj was inaugurated on 17 March? So Bhiwandi. Who won the Best Documentary Short Film Award at the Oscar Awards of 2025? This is The Only Girl in the Orchestra. Now, which edition of the naval exercise Varuna was recently held between India and France? So, 23rd exercise of Varuna was held between India and France. Who was given the Goalkeeper of the Year award at the Hockey India Awards? Savita Punya. Next is which male player has received the Best Player of the Year award in the Hockey India Award of 2024? This is Harmanpreet Singh. Which team won the Women's Premier League WPL 2025 titles? Mumbai Indian. Who has recently developed the 32-bit microprocessors named Vikram 3201 and Kalpana 3201? So this has recently been developed by ISRO. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. आई गेस इसरो ने नहीं किया, ये डीआरडीओ ने डेवलप किया है. ओके, सो डीआरडीओ विल बी द राइट आंसर, नॉट इसरो. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. Now, NASA astronaut Sunita Williams and her colleague Butch Wilmore, Nick Hague and Alexander Gorbunov returned to Earth after being stranded in the space for approximately 9 months. ठीक है, 9 months के लिए stranded थे ये. Next is which country female cricketer Alana King has won the ICC Player of the Month award? So she belongs to Australia. The blue flag certification status has temporarily withdrawn from the Rashikonda bill of which country? No, country नहीं होगा यहाँ पे, which state होगा? So this is Visakhapatnam. This is in Visakhapatnam. Who was awarded the Best Film Award at the 18th Asian Film Awards of 2025 held in Hong Kong? This is All We Imagine as Light. Which male cricketer has won the ICC Player of the Month award for Feb 2025? This is Shubman Gill. Who will be given the Gold Mercury Award 2025 for Peace and Global Leadership? This is Dalai Lama. Who has become the first woman president of the International Olympic Committee? This is Christy Covenetry. Who topped the 20th Youth Athletics Championship of 2025? Haryana has topped this. The London-based central banking has honored the Reserve Bank of India with which award on 13th March? So, RBI has rewarded with the Digital Transformation Award. Next है, who has made Fit India icon by Union Sports Minister Mansukh Mandviya? So this is none other than Ayushman Khurrana. Now, who has become the new Controller General of Defence Accounts of India? This is Mayank Sharma. Next है हमारा, after whom will the Bengaluru City University be named? So it will be named after the former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh. Who has stopped the second edition of Khelo India Para Games held in New Delhi on March 27th? So this is in Haryana. Haryana ने टॉप किया है. Next है, the Chief Minister of which state has launched the एकल महिला स्वरोजगार योजना? उत्तराखंड ने लॉन्च किया है. What is the name of the mascot of Khelo India Para Games? उज्ज्वला. ठीक है, खेलो इंडिया गेम्स जो थी of the year 2025, these were also held in Bihar, and इसका mascot भी आपको पता होना चाहिए. It was गज सिम्हा. ठीक है. Now, who has become the first Indian woman to cross 16 meters in the indoor shot put? This is Krishna Jaishankar. With which theme Consumer Rights Day was celebrated on 15th March 2025? So this was a just transition to sustainable lifestyles. PM Vani Yojana is related to public Wi-Fi service expansion, and this is an important question. आपको पता होना चाहिए. Sagareshwar Wildlife Sanctuary, which was in news, is located in which district of Maharashtra? So it is in Sangli district. Now, which foundation day of CISF was celebrated in India on 10th March 2025? So 56th foundation day of CISF was celebrated. Which state government has planned to develop heritage buildings as hotels? So heritage buildings as hotel की बात करें तो उत्तर प्रदेश government has decided it. Who has been awarded the अज्ञेय स्मृति सम्मान 2025? So ये उदय प्रकाश जी हैं. Now the government of India has approved the Chandrayaan 5 mission. This mission will be carried out in collaboration with which country? So Chandrayaan 5 mission, which is also known as the LUPEX mission, this is going to be carried in collaboration with Japan. Who has been awarded the Forbes India Limited Awards? जय शाह को यहाँ पे award किया गया है. Recently, the Chief Minister of which state has announced the Ganga Sharda River Corridor? उत्तराखंड गवर्नमेंट ने अनाउंस किया है. इन फ्री स्पीच इंडेक्स इंडिया इज एट व्हाट पोजीशन? इंडिया की पोजीशन यहाँ पे 24th है. विच स्टेट्स इलेक्ट्रॉनिक सिटी इज नेम्ड आफ्टर रतन टाटा? दिस इज असम, एंड रतन टाटा हैज आल्सो बीन अवॉर्डेड द असम वैभव अवार्ड. असम वैभव अवार्ड. ओके. Now recently, Madhav National Park has become the 58th Tiger Reserve of India. In which state it is located? So Madhav Tiger Reserve is in Madhya Pradesh. Also Kanha National Park is also in Madhya Pradesh. Who has recently become the first woman Law Secretary of India? This is Anju Rathi Rana, and this is an important question. Next, who won the Best Film Award in the IFA Awards of 2025? This is Lapata Ladies. Now, who has recently become the new Chancellor of Germany? Friedrich Merz. इसके पहले Olaf Scholz थे. ठीक है. Next है, who has won the Ranji Trophy 24-25 title? So विदर्भ ने यहाँ पे रणजी ट्रॉफी जीता है. Which country's architect Liu Jiakun has been awarded the Pritzker Architecture Prize of 2025? So he belongs to China. According to the CPRI report, who has become the world's largest arms importer? So ये यूक्रेन है, ध्यान रखना, इंडिया नहीं है. ठीक है. यूक्रेन is the correct answer. India is the second largest arms importer. Next है, where has the Atal Bihari Vajpayee Institute been inaugurated? ये मॉरिशस में inaugurate हुआ है, and this question is an important one. Next is, which bank has topped the S&P Global Sustainability Rankings? Yes Bank. Who has become the third most valuable brand in India? This is Amol. What has the Astra Mark III missile been renamed as? So Astra missile has been renamed as Gandesh. Okay, this is the surface to air missile. Okay. Next है, where was the IFA Awards of 2025 organized? जयपुर में organize हुआ है IFA Awards. Who won the World Junior Chess Championship of 2025? Pranav Venkatesh has won this. Now, who has become the richest woman in India recently? Roshni Nadar. And this is important. Next देखते हैं. Who has become the third strongest insurance brand in the world? This is none other than LIC. Next is, in which state of Northeast India was the Chaparkut festival celebrated? This is the important question. ठीक है, Chaparkut festival is an important question. Correct answer is Mizoram. Now, where was the 24th World Sustainable Development Summit of 2025 held? तो SDG Summit, it was held in New Delhi, India. And India का रैंक यहाँ पे 99 था, and it is also for the first time that India का रैंक यहाँ पे 99 आया है. Next is, who won the Prague Masters 2025 chess title? तो Arvind Chidambaram has won it. Next is, how many properties has India added to the provisional list for UNESCO? 6 properties add हुई हैं इंडिया की. Which state topped in setting up the PM Surya Ghar योजना? This is Gujarat. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं. नाउ नेक्स्ट इज, सज्जनगढ़ सेंचुरी which was in news is located in the state of Rajasthan. Next is, UIDAI has recently signed an agreement with whom to improve the Aadhaar services? So a pact has been signed with Sarva AI. ठीक है. Bulbul V2, a program of related to artificial intelligence. This is also related to Sarvam AI. Recently, CISF has named its training center after whom? So, after Raj Aditya Chola. Now, he belongs to the Chola Empire, and आपको पता होना चाहिए, Chola Empire is famous for local self-governance. ठीक है. Next है, recently, who has won the 5th Asian Women's Kabaddi title? This is India. Next है हमारा, according to the recent census, the number of one-horned rhinoceros in West Bengal has increased from 229 to 392. Next है, which state government has launched an app called the RISE to improve regular vaccination of children? So this RISE app is of Uttar Pradesh. This is also a pretty important question. Next is, India has signed an agreement with which country to promote cooperation in the water and the sanitation sector? This is Nepal. And this is important question. Next, where has the Mobile World Congress 2025 been organized? So ये organize हुआ है स्पेन में. Where did the army chief recently pay tribute to the Indian soldiers of the First World War? France. ठीक है. This is important also. ठीक है. Next है, which state team has won the 15th Hockey India Senior Women's National Championship of 2025? Jharkhand. Next is, where was the Shigmo Festival recently celebrated? गोवा में सेलिब्रेट हुआ था. इसके अलावा गोवा का GI tag has been given to Feni. This also you need to know. ठीक है. Next है, where has the Mount Fental volcano recently emitted a large amount of methane gas? So this Mount Fental is in Ethiopia. Mount Fuji or Mount Fujiyama, this is in Japan. इसके अलावा Mount Kilimanjaro, this is in Tanzania. And इसके अलावा अगर मैं बात करूं Mount Erebus, तो Mount Erebus कहाँ है? This will tell me in the comment section. Next देखते हैं. Now, in March, the Government of India has increased the salary of the members of the Parliament by 24%. Which football club has won the title of the Indian Super League? Mohan Bagan Supergiant has won this. Now, who has been awarded the Knight Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire? This is Sunil Bharti Mittal, and this is an important question. Next is which Indian name is included in the Women's of the Year 2025 list released by the Time magazine? This is none other than Purnima Devi Burman. Which state health department has launched the N-Proud initiative for safe drug disposal? So Kerala government ने launch किया है. इसके अलावा Kerala has also become the first state to launch a senior citizens commission. Senior citizens के लिए commission भी establish यहाँ पे करने वाला केरला first state बना है. Now, which Kannada book has been listed for the International Booker Prize for the first time? This is Heartland. The sixth military exercise Dharma Guardian was conducted between India and Japan. ठीक है, important question है, आप ध्यान रखना, ठीक है. Now, वियतनाम के साथ सिम्बेक्स एक्सरसाइज विनबेक्स एक्सरसाइज हमारा वियतनाम के साथ होता है. सिनबेक्स एक्सरसाइज दिस इज विद सिंगापुर, ओके. एंड इंडोनेशिया भी एक एक्सरसाइज परफॉर्म करता है. कोमोडो इज द नेम ऑफ द एक्सरसाइज विच इज ऑल्सो इम्पोर्टेंट. नेक्स्ट है हमारा विच हैज बिकम द क्लीनेस्ट सिटी फॉर द 7th consecutive टाइम? दिस इज इंदौर. नेक्स्ट है who has become the fastest player to score 14,000 runs in the history of one-day cricket? Virat Kohli. Which country has got the first place in raising funds through IPO in 2024? ये है इंडिया. एंड यहाँ पे अगर मैं बात करूँ यूनिकॉर्न्स की, ठीक है, सो इंडिया का यूनिकॉर्न्स एस्टैब्लिशमेंट में 3rd रैंक है. ऑल्सो स्टार्टअप्स में भी 3rd रैंक है. तो इंडिया में इंडिया इज रैंक 3rd. इंडिया के पहले चाइना एंड यूएसए हैं, which leads in establishing these startups. Now, which airport has won the prestigious Best Security Award? Mopa Airport. Next is which IIT has hosted Asia's first global Hyperloop competition? IIT Madras. Who won the title of Memory League World Championship 2025? This is Vishwa Rajkumar. Next है Where was the 27th Western Zonal Council meeting held recently? So, Zonal Council की मीटिंग अभी recently पुणे में हुई थी, ओके. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं Witness Protection Scheme 2025 has been implemented by which state? So, Witness Protection Scheme यहाँ पे लॉन्च किया है, हरियाणा ने, ठीक है. झारखंड की मैं बात करूं अगर, तो झारखंड के बारे में यू नीड टू नो. And insurance scheme for advocates also, ठीक है. Insurance scheme for advocates has been launched by Jharkhand. Which country has become the second country to issue digital pilot's license after China? This is India. Second rank है इंडिया का. Next है which IIT has developed an indigenous space chip iris? So ये IIT मद्रास के हेल्प से यहाँ पे इन्वेंट किया गया है. On which date is the World Mother Language Day celebrated? 21st Feb. Who has become the new Director General of the Bureau of Civil Aviation Security? This is Rajesh Nirvan. Next है हमारा which state forest management project has been awarded the Scotch Award? Nagaland. And this is important, ठीक है. Next है which state has topped the Local Governance Performance Index 2024? This is Karnataka. And आपको पता होना चाहिए कर्नाटका is also secured the first rank in the justice report. Justice report में भी first rank कर्नाटका का ही है, okay. Next is on which date did the state of Mizoram celebrate its foundation day? To 20th Feb. Next is which city has been recently declared as the second capital of the Assam? डिब्रूगढ़ को सेकंड कैपिटल ऑफ द असम अनाउंस किया गया है. नेक्स्ट इज वेयर वाज द 5th मल्टीलैटरल नेवल एक्सरसाइज कोमोडो? मैंने बता दिया था आपको, इंडोनेशिया में ऑर्गेनाइज हुई है. इंडोनेशिया की एक्सरसाइज है कोमोडो. नेक्स्ट देखते हैं which country's female player Beth Mooney has received the ICC Player of the Month award for January? This is Australia. What is the main festival of the missing tribe? अली ई लिगांग, ठीक है, इंपॉर्टेंट हो सकता है, ध्यान रखेंगे। एंड कौन से स्टेट में मिसिंग ट्राइब है ये आप मुझे कमेंट सेक्शन में बताना। Which male player has received the ICC Player of the Month award for January? This is Jomel Warrican of West Indies. Now, one man office initiative has been started by the Life Insurance Corporation. In which country will the first Olympic esports game held in 2027? This is Saudi Arabia, and this is very important. ठीक है, पूछ सकते हैं आपसे। Next is, which state assembly, legislative assembly, has become the first legislative assembly to be equipped with a translator facility? So ये उत्तर प्रदेश की गवर्नमेंट है। Which new digital platform has been launched by SEBI? SEBI has launched the Mitra platform. On the other hand, प्रवाह पोर्टल ये आरबीआई ने लॉन्च किया है। नेक्स्ट इज पीएम योगा अवार्ड 2025 has been organized by which ministry? Ministry of Ayush. Who inaugurated the Adi Mahotsav 2025 in New Delhi? Draupadi Murmu. Now, who has been awarded the title of the honorary knighthood by Britain? This is N. Chandra Shekhar. नेक्स्ट है, वेयर हैज द नॉर्थ ईस्ट यूनिटी फेस्टिवल 2025 ऑर्गेनाइज्ड? ये न्यू दिल्ली में ऑर्गेनाइज हुआ है। विच स्टेट गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया विल नाउ प्रोवाइड मंथली असिस्टेंस ऑफ 10,000 इंस्टेड ऑफ 8,000 टू द विक्टिम्स ऑफ एसिड अटैक्स? पंजाब गवर्नमेंट। नाउ, वर्ल्ड सोशल जस्टिस डे इज सेलिब्रेटेड ऑन 20th Feb. Who has received the best male player award for the ICC Award 2024? This is Jasprit Bumrah, and this is an important question. पूछ सकते हैं आपसे। Who has won the women's single title in the Australian Open? This is Madison Keys. Who has won the men's single title in the Australian Open? This is Jannik Sinner. Both of these are important. Next है, what is the rank of India in the Climate Risk Index of 2025? 6th rank है इंडिया का। Where was the 10th International Women Conference held? Bengaluru. In which union territory has the Ayushman Bharat Vay Vandana Yojana been launched recently? So in the UT of Pondicherry. Mount Dukono volcano of which country has erupted recently? Indonesia. Annamudi Shola Park is located in Kerala. Next is, theme of the 38th National Games is Green Games. Manikaran, the Hindu and Sikh pilgrim site which was in news, is in the state of Himachal Pradesh. Now, who launched India's first indigenous automated bio-waste treatment plant known as Shri Janam? So, Dr. Jitendra Singh, who is also a Minister of States, has launched this. First green budget has been presented by the Rajasthan government. ग्रीन बजट की बात करूं तो छत्तीसगढ़ ने प्रेजेंट किया है, एंड जिन्होंने ग्रीन जीडीपी फर्स्ट टाइम इंट्रोड्यूस किया था, दिस वाज द उत्तराखंड गवर्नमेंट। वेयर वाज द वर्ल्ड्स गवर्नमेंट समिट 2025 हेल्ड अंडर द थीम बिल्डिंग फ्यूचर गवर्नमेंट्स? दुबई इज द करेक्ट आंसर। हु वॉन द नेशनल स्नूकर चैंपियनशिप रिसेंटली? पंकज आडवाणी। हु टॉप द मेडल टैली ऑफ द 38th National Games? This is services. Which is the first state to implement the Uniform Civil Code? Uttarakhand. Who has become the 4th woman Chief Minister of the Union Territory of New Delhi? This is Rekha Gupta. Who has become the 26th Chief Election Commissioner of India? This is Gyanesh Kumar. Where has the BIMSTEC Youth Summit been held? It was held in Gujarat. Whose birth anniversary is celebrated on 12th Feb? Guru Ravidas. Which country topped the 2025 Para Archery Asia Cup World Ranking Competition? India has topped this. Next is, where was the 8th Indian Ocean Conference held with the theme Journey to the New Dimensions of the Maritime Partnership? So, Muscat, Oman में it was held, and this is an important question. In which state of India has the president rule been imposed recently? Manipur में impose हुआ है। Who has become the first person to complete a half marathon in less than 57 minutes? This is Jacob Kiplimo. Which country has recently won the title of Asia Mixed Team Badminton Championship of 2025? So this is Indonesia. What is India's rank in the corruption perception index? 96th rank है, and this is an important question. Where has the announcement of building India's first AI university been made? AI university will be established in Maharashtra. Which cricket team has won the title of ICC Under-19 Women's T20 World Cup 2025? This is India. Coastal security exercise Sagar Kavach was held in which coastal states of India? West Bengal. Now, joint military exercise Cyclone 2025 between India and which country started in Rajasthan? So this was an exercise between India and Egypt. Which country has joined OPEC recently? Brazil ने recently OPEC join किया है, and this is important. आपको पता होना चाहिए. Film Conclave has won awards in which category in British Academy Awards? Best Picture category में it has won the award. Now, who has been elected as the new president of ICAI? This is Charanjot Singh Nanda. On which day National Science Day is celebrated? 28th Feb. Which app has been launched by the Indian Railways for seamless travel? This is the Swarel app. Also, Indian Railways has introduced the Kavach systems, which is going to be very much beneficial, and it targets the stopping of train or the train protection system. Which state has denotified 3 reserve forests for land rights? Assam government. Where has India's first open-air art wall museum been inaugurated? This is in New Delhi. Next. Who won the Sydney Classic 2025 title in its first tournament after retirement? This is Saurav Ghoshal. When was RBI's Financial Literacy Week celebrated with the theme Financial Literacy, Women's Prosperity? This was celebrated from 24 to 28th Feb. Next. Which retired Indian Army ship is being converted into India's first underwater museum? This is INS Guldar. What is the name of India's first privately developed supersonic ramjet engine developed by HyperX Aviation? The name is Tej. Which state has topped the bird count for the 3rd consecutive year? This is West Bengal. Next है हमारा, where has the 9th Asia Economic Dialogue been held? पुणे में held हुआ था. Which is the first state in India to start a rural cricket league? This is Bihar. Next है, Guneri has been declared the first biodiversity site of which state? Gujarat. And Gujarat से related आपको पता होना चाहिए, Garchola of Gujarat has been awarded the GI tag. Which Indian Air Force pilot has been awarded for anti-piracy mission in the Arabian Sea? This is Akshay Saxena. Who will host the first AI summit in 2025? France host करने वाला है. Next है, which film was selected as the best film in the British Academy Film Awards BAFTA? Name is Conclave. Now, Grok 3 chatbot has been launched by which company, which is being called the world's smartest AI? This is XAI. Next है हमारा, scientists of which country have created a kangaroo embryo for the first time using IVF tech? Australia. Who won the men's single title of Chennai Open? Kriyan Jacket. Which state government has launched the Sujal project to tackle drought? This is Karnataka. Next है, what is the total estimated expenditure in the budget for the year 25-26? तो 50.65 lakh crores का budget है. How many engines of growth has been mentioned in the budget of 25-26? 4 engines of growth. How much allocation has been made to the defense sector in the budget 25-26? So 6,81,210 crores का यहाँ पे budget है. According to the budget, in which state will the Makhana board be established? Makhana board established हुआ है बिहार में, and the turmeric board, it is established in Telangana. And Telangana में भी specifically बात करूँ तो निजामाबाद में. Next is, according to the budget, no tax will be payable on income up to how many lakh in the new personal income tax? This is 12 lakhs. How much allocation has been made for the education sector in the budget? This is 1,28,650 crores. With which theme was the Union Budget 25-26 presented? That is Sabka Vikas. This was the theme. Budget of 25-26 में the fiscal deficit is estimated to be what percent of GDP? So यहाँ पे जो क्या कहते हैं fiscal deficit था, इसको estimate किया गया था, it would be 4.4%. ठीक है. Which ministry has received the highest allocation in budget? So this is obviously the Ministry of Defense. Next है till which year has the Jal Jeevan Mission extended? 2028 तक extend हुआ है. Economic survey के according India GDP estimated to increase from 6.3 to 6.8%. Who won the gold medal in the men's 50-meter 3 position at the 38th National Games? Neeraj Kumar has done this. Which state government has launched the Deen Dayal Upadhyay Landless Agriculture Laborer Welfare Scheme? छत्तीसगढ़ ने लॉन्च किया है. Vaigai River, which was in news, is located in the state of Tamil Nadu. Next is Gan Nagai Utsav, celebrated in which state recently? Manipur में recently celebrate हुआ है. Prabowo Subianto, who was the chief guest of the Republic Day, is the president of Indonesia. Virgin coconut oil of which city has been awarded the GI tag? Andaman and Nicobar. Who has been appointed as the new Director General of CRPF? This is Gyanendra Pratap Singh. Flamingo Festival 2025 will be organized in Andhra Pradesh. And who won the Men's and Women's India Open Badminton's title? So Victor Axelsen and An Sieng ने जीता है. So with this we are done with our 808 questions of this PD for the month of October 2025. अगर आपने वीडियो यहाँ तक देखी है तो make sure to like this video, make sure to share the video with your friends, and thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting this channel. Keep watching, keep studying. Thank you.